Hi everybody, this is Kevin, and welcome back to another comic book review. And today we're going to take a look at Detective Comics number 1035, which is written by Mariko Tamaki with artwork by Dan Mora, The Wrath of Mr. Worth. So right now, there's like 20 Batman titles going on, and there's really like two that are pertinent to the story, Detective Comics and the main Batman, and I guess the Joker series is pertinent to the story as well. But the best Batman book right now, in my opinion, is actually Detective Comics, despite the SJW writer. There really hasn't been much SJW politics in it. You have the storyline with Batman losing his wealth and going underground and living with the average Joes of Gotham and building all these little underground bat caves. Whereas the main Batman book it's just written for the trade. It's the 6-part storyline that once the 6 issues are done, they're going to slap a trade together. And they're better off just selling a $15 trade as opposed to buying 6 $5 issues. Another thing, too, with the Batman and Detective comic is they're $5 books as opposed to $4 because they have the backup story. And most of DC's backup stories have been garbage. However, this one with the Huntress is pretty good. And the Batman ones, they had the Robin backup story to lead into Robin number 1, which were pretty good. But, yeah, this one's pretty good. Like I said, probably the best Batman title right now. It ended with this woman, Sarah Worth, disappearing. She was, like, the neighbor of Bruce Wayne in his new little apartment complex. And, of course, you got her father on the cover here, The Wrath of Mr. Worth. So let's just jump right into it. Artwork is terrific by Dan Mora. Like I said, he's got all these different bat caves. He's in Micro Cave 7A underneath Gotham City, and it's all connected via the sewers, with all the manholes and everything. And the main antagonist of this run right now is Mayor Nakano, who is, in charge of Gotham now, and he's the anti-mask authority, trying to get rid of heroes and villains alike. And like I said, great artwork of Batman down there. And he sees this woman all tied up down there, and it's actually Sarah. And says, "How long has she been down here? How long has she been dead? Not long. Why you? Why are you here? Hidden but not hidden. Not hidden for anyone looking. Even Gotham's police would eventually splish, splish, splish." And what happens is one of the manholes is actually uncovered. So the police are like, "Oh, this is a little suspicious. Let's go down into the sewer and find out what's going on." And of course, Batman is right in front of this woman who's dead and tied up, and it looks like he did it. So they start firing away, and with the police in Gotham right now, you had, well, Commissioner Gordon's not the commissioner anymore, and he's looking for the Joker in his little story, and Harvey Bullock resigned, and then you got Renee Montoya, I believe, she's still around, and she's like, well, I'm in charge now, so she doesn't care about her old friend Bruce Wayne, I guess. So, of course, Batman escapes, and it cuts over here to the funeral now, because, of course, they found the body, and this is her father, Mr. Worth, and judging by his name, he's got all the money in Gotham. Look at him, he's even got a W on his shirt, and his tie. This guy's an egomaniac. So he's here just all pissed off. Bruce Wayne's at the funeral because, of course, he has to show face being a prominent figure in Gotham. And then he's having dinner with the mayor, basically saying, we got to figure out who did this, and it was the last thing we do. And is that Bruce Wayne right there listening? Yep, he's listening. So, and then this guy is Sam, that's Sarah's husband, and he's just beside himself, and Batman sneaks up on him and is like, "Oh, put the gun down." So, it ends with a little bit of a cliffhanger here, with Huntress showing up. I haven't seen her in a while, too. So, this criminal is here, ready to snatch this woman's pocketbook, and she says, "You want to use your arm again? Drop to the ground. Now! Gotham isn't safe. Tell your mom that the keys thing doesn't work." Yeah, because she was walking around with the keys. Now you put your keys in between your fingers, like making brass knuckles almost of your keys. Yeah, that's not going to work in Gotham with these villains. But yeah, you see Huntress again, and she looks pretty good right there. I haven't seen her in any of these books in a while, so good to see that again. The good thing about the whole reboot of the Batman line is you're seeing more of the Bat family again, but they are introducing way too many new characters. Like in the Batman book, there's a new character every issue, which is insane, but it's good to see Huntress again, and it's good to see Robin as well. So Bruce Wayne is walking home, and all of a sudden, he sees the ghost. Sarah, next. What died didn't stay dead. Uh-oh. It's like The Walking Dead now. So then you get this backup story, also written by Mariko Tamaki with artwork by Clayton Henry, and yeah, once again, Huntress looks good. She's walking around the streets here and sees this little kitty cat. And doesn't this woman look like Gail Simone? You know, Gail Simone wrote the Birds of Prey for some time in the mid-2000s. Looks like her. And Huntress saves her. And basically she's like, you know, you can't be walking the streets of Gotham at night, Gail. And she says, well, I gotta walk my cat, Doug. And what the fuck's she doing? She's walking the cat with the leash. So Huntress sort of forms this relationship with this young lady. We'll just call her Gail. And makes her way home. And then one day she doesn't see her. And she's like, what the hell happened to her? And then she sees the cat has a little blood on her tail. And she says, Doug, you got blood on your fur. What's going on? And takes her down the alleyway and sees that that old Gail got killed down the alleyway. Oh, well. She was killed that night, maybe hours before I went looking for her. I should have told her. I should have told her sorry about the horrible things that happened to her. I'm sorry, Mary. And I guess she takes the cat home with her. So, you know, it's good to see the reintroduction of the Huntress again. Always good. Like I said, if you're going to read any of the Batman books right now, Detective Comics is definitely the better of the two mainline Batman books. But with the mainline Batman book, you're going to get terrific artwork by Jorge Jimenez. You're also getting terrific artwork here by Dan Mora. But yeah, I mean, if you got these things on your pull list, you're always going to get a deal. Because I was looking with my shop, I get 20% off with books on my pull list. So, you know, it's not crazy for me. This ends up being like, what, $3.20 or something, $3.25. So, you know, or $4 rather. You know, save a few bucks, get some more books and read them, enjoy them, whatever you want to do. But I still like checking in on the Batman books to see what's going on, and I'll be releasing these reviews periodically. Another good thing, too, that DC's done, because for a while they were doing 2 Batman books a month and 2 Detective a month, 2 Superman a month. All the mainline books were getting 2 a month, and now they're back to just releasing them monthly, which is nice. So you don't have to like go crazy every 2 weeks. Now it's just once a month. But anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more comic book reviews coming soon. Have a great day, everybody.